Greetings from the internet. We're back! 4th episode! They're back! More about the internet. We're like that vegan friend who just has to tell you about the benefits of kale and mung beans. This week on InterFamous, it's a twofer! Breasts are InterFamous this week. To be specific, 4 individual breasts from 2 different ladies. Both celebrities, both with breasts. Stick around to keep abreast of the situation. InterTech this week, we see the return of a legendary console to the market, the Nintendo Switch. It's the future. Welcome. Viral video of this week is an expecting giraffe mother being live streamed on the internet. Animals, so wonderful. Who gives a shiznit about animals? There's a human lady who's about to baby up and she put on a giraffe mask and now she's live streaming her pregnancy. Humans win every time. Maths and science, animals. This week in You and Me, we're covering the story of This is the Future the Liberals Want. The original image, a story about a lady who was wearing a full burqa next to a lady who wasn't a lady, who was a dude lady. And that's the future the Liberals want? Yes, that is exactly. That's it, that's exactly. That is it. With flying cars. Those are the things we're talking about today. So let's get to it. Internet time. Internet time. Internet time. This weekend and subsequently the week, 2 things came out, 4 things came out, 3 things came out. 1 of Nicki Minaj's boobs and 2 of Hermione's boobs. So let's start with Nicki Minaj. She was at Paris Fashion Week on Saturday. So Nicki Minaj had her left breast out in this extremely revealing outfit and it had a futuristic metallic nipple pasty by fashion label Asian provocateur who makes nipple pasties, but never seen a ball pasty, just saying. And obviously there was a comparison to Lil' Kim's iconic left breast exposing outfit at the 1999 MTV Music Video Awards. Nicki Minaj has come out and said that the exposed breast was not a derivative of Lil' Kim's exposed breast, but rather of Picasso's work. Because you know how much Picasso always got his tits out. So she calls it a fashion statement, but let's be honest here. Northern Hemisphere is currently in their spring. It's cold. Freeze your tit off cold. Also, as a guy, are we allowed to look at that? Like longingly? And is that bad? Write in the comments below. We all know the Nicki Minaj. Now let's go over to the other side of the spectrum, the feminist spectrum, and go to young Hermione, Emma Watson. She was recently pictured on the cover of Vanity Fair wearing a tea doily jacket. And this tea doily jacket had a lot of under boob exposed and cleavage exposed in the front of it. The internet freaked out, as they always do. The feminine internet came out and said she was a fake feminist and a hypocrite. So last year, Emma Watson criticized Beyonce for an over-sexualized image while portraying feminism in her music videos. And then now, she exposes her breast in what seems like an overly sexualized photo shoot and says there's nothing wrong with that. Feminism is about giving women choice, and it's about freedom, liberation, and equality. I really don't know what my tits have to do with it. It's very confusing. So we have 3 breasts. There's another one, but it's hidden. And the conversation revolves around what is feminism? So there doesn't seem to be a general consensus about what feminism is, especially on the internet. So not everyone has to be okay with nudity, but it is their bodies and their choice. And you or I have nothing to do with it. But we here at InterTen just believe more the better. More breasts for everyone. That's my question, is if you free the nipple, you're gonna stare at it. InterTech, ladies and gentlemen, it's out. It's now. The next console on the market in the console war, the Nintendo Switch. It's the 7th iteration of the Nintendo console. The pre-orders nearly sold every available manufactured unit, and the machine was designed to reverse a string of losses since 2014. We'll remember that last one, the Wii U. Who's naming these things? So the unit is a truly mobile console. It consists of 2 controllers and a screen. Everything is mobile. You can take this onto public transport, in a car, in a park, in a beach, in a brothel. You can play it anywhere and with anyone, as the 2 controllers can be separated and 2 players can play on the one screen. Once you return home, you take this console, you plug it into its unit, and boom, it's on your big ass TV. The console shipped with the 2017 edition of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and people have gone wild. Reviews are calling it the best game ever made. However, As with any new product that hits the market, there's some problem. People who purchased the Nintendo Switch have been complaining about errors ranging from complete crashes to some dead pixels on the screen. Nintendo's come back with a statement saying, oh no, that's a feature. That's just part of the that's how we wanted it to look. Oh, it's retro, hey? With some pixels that aren't working. Which is perfectly acceptable for a $400 machine. The Nintendo Switch cartridges are about that big, but they come in a regular DVD plastic case because the planet. Also, the cartridges have a anti-lick surface on them because why? Why do you lick them? Who's licking them? But of course, people have licked them and apparently it tastes terrible. So now I've told you that, you're gonna go and lick it. So just go and lick it. It's not a stamp, it's not lady parts, it's a cartridge. So besides all the troubles, Bethesda has promised Skyrim is coming to the console, which means you can spend another 100 to 2 hours on the game just completely ignoring your family, your loved ones, all over again. But now you can do it in public. That's great. Now I have to start Skyrim all over again. Trying to keep a marriage together. So the Nintendo Switch, overall, we think is incredible. We're gonna throw our lives away constantly on this console. And we give it a 8 out of InterTen. Viral video of the week is a live stream of a giraffe about to give birth. Fiber optics, this is boring. Imagine you're that baby. I'm free! Concussion. I can't watch this all day. Is there anything interesting on? Is there anything else that's interesting? Can we change it? Is that a human woman wearing a giraffe's head? Now this is interesting. Now this is interesting. That baby's gonna fall way less. You know what bums me out? Animals have a baby, right? Animals have a baby and they're ready to go. They're on the Serengeti, frap, it's all creeped out and it's kind of like, where on my legs? But 15 minutes, it's like, oh, okay, I got it. I got it. Whoa, sorry, I got it. 15 minutes later, it's ready to go, right? It's ready to go. Lion comes, runs, safe and sound. Whoop, there it goes, gone. Down the Serengeti. Lion's like, who's the Tom? So, and then they go hungry. Human babies, 18 years. If that lady with a giraffe head was really on the Serengeti and she popped out a baby, no chance, lady. That thing's gonna get eaten by a lion. When was the first time a human baby runs? At like, what, like 2 years? 2 years on the Serengeti? That thing's dead. I mean, we have maths and the internet. So we could just, if we were a human baby, you could just like, type, help. I'm about to be eaten by a lion. Someone. And then an older human would come and judo chop the lion. I don't know how you kill a lion. You've got to be apparently an American dentist to kill lions. But if the giraffe figured out maths before humans, we wouldn't exist. Because their babies would be doing maths 2 minutes into their birth. 2 minutes in, they're actually not even, this is about 6 foot that I'm about to drop. 6 foot minus my height, I'm about 4 foot, so that's only like 2 feet. Like, don't cry, giraffes, don't have my own video. Why don't you create a civilization and then ultimately media and have your own viral video network? Human meme this week is a beautiful meme. It's beautiful the way it happened, right? Finally, the internet had a beautiful togetherness moment, and we loved it here on InterTen. So, the human meme of this week was this picture of these two people sitting on a public transport together. And it came out as a right-wing bigot's version of how bad the future would be if these two types of different people sat together. They're probably giving drugs to children. They have knives as fingers. Their fingers are knives. But they're just people. The question was on this meme, is this the future the liberals want? And then the internet went, yes. Yes, it is. This is the future that we want. A beautiful future where lots of different cultures come together seamlessly. Think about all the food. Naan bread, curries, burgers, pastas, whatever transvestites eat. Dick. Yes, this is the future the liberals want. But wait, here at InterTen, we don't like to take sides, right? Because we're the internet, which is this global beautiful, flagless, borderless, countryless, cultureless environment where everything is allowed to exist and we hate everything and love everything. Even though we don't like to take sides, we're obviously on the side of this picture. This is just two normal people on a normal public transport headed in different directions to each of their separate hate meetings. I'm joking. Two normal people just coexisting in a beautiful, natural, normal environment. That's what we want. The internet is a place of freedom of expression. That's why we love it so much. You are allowed to be and do and troll and like and hate whatever you want. And it is the freedom of the internet where this image lives. Freedom to live together as different people on the same bus. That's right, everyone. You can be who you are. Be whatever you want to be, wherever you want to be. No, not you. Anyone but you. Thank you very much for watching the internet. What a beautiful place, eh? Wonder what's gonna happen next week. Some people are showing us a lot of love and we appreciate you. If you like the show, tell your friend about it. You know, your friend who's sad all the time. Just be like, oh, don't be sad. Watch this guy. Makes jokes about the internet. Some of the jokes are terrible, but some of them are mediocre. You'll want to watch the other episodes of what happened on the internet in the past couple weeks? That's here. Look at those. Go see one of those. I enjoy them because it's myself. Remember, share if you care, like or die. Don't die. Like it. You think I'm a human baby? I'm a giraffe, motherfucker! Ugh!